Portland Trailblazers rookie Shaedon Sharpe has been one of the surprise rookie bright spots from a strong 2022 NBA draft class. But when the Blazers selected him with the 7th overall pick just a few short months ago, it was a shock to many in the NBA community. Not because the Canadian-born wing wasn't immensely talented, that was apparent to anyone with eyes, but because Sharpe was such a, well, mystery. See, Shaedon Sharpe really only exploded onto the scene as a high-level prospect after a dominant Peach Jam in 2021 that propelled him over 30 spots to a top 10 ranking in his class. NBA teams had very little access to seeing him live due to COVID, and after a confusing reclassification process that ultimately led Sharpe to attend Kentucky a year earlier than he was supposed to, well, he never actually took the floor as a college player. When I attended a pro day back in May leading up to the draft and had the chance to ask an NBA scout for a team that was in position to draft Sharpe what he thought of him, he told me, if you can't see that the kid has talent, this job isn't for you. But what he actually does with that talent, who the hell knows? So what was it exactly that led the Portland Trailblazers front office to take the proverbial leap of faith on such a mystery like Shaedon Sharpe?
It starts with Sharpe's physical tools. At the NBA Draft Combine, Shaedon measured in at 6'6", 200 pounds with a near 7-foot wingspan. And with an alleged 49-inch vertical leap, Sharpe is in rare air with the ability to play above the rim, throwing down monstrous dunks or contorting his body for Jordan-esque hang-time finishes in a way that few NBA hoopers can. But Sharpe is more than just another bouncy wing. What sets Shaedon apart from most 19-year-old prospects is his advanced offensive scoring package. Sharpe has a buttery smooth jump shot and an advanced handle that he uses to create space with combo moves that keeps the defense guessing. Even on misses, you can see the makings of a high-level off-the-bounce shot creator. The consistency isn't yet there on these ISO shots, and that's okay early in his career, because what the Portland organization has done so well early on is allow Shaedon to thrive in a more limited on-ball role where he can play to his strengths and not bear the responsibility of a top scoring option. With Damian Lillard and Anthony Simons carrying the scoring load, Sharpe has excelled as a complementary off-ball sniper, where he's scoring 1.3 points per possession on spot-ups, placing him in the 90th percentile per synergy. Keeping the game simple early on has been allowing Shaedon to take advantage of his raw skills. Sharpe's ability to consistently space the floor has made him a guy that teams react to when the ball swings his way, knowing that they have to run him off the line. These back-to-back possessions against Charlotte are the perfect example of how, even as a rook, the threat of Sharpe's shot can bust open a defense. On the first possession, Sharpe buries an open three off a Dame assist. But the very next possession, Dame gets into the teeth of the defense, drawing all 5 defenders, and kicks the ball cross court to Shaedon on the wing, and this time, instead of letting it fly, Sharpe has the basketball IQ to understand that the 2 Hornets defenders have to run out hard to contest his shot, and all that he has to do is rip off the hard closeout, allowing him to smoothly stop at the nail and drop in a floater over PJ Washington. These quick decision attacks to get downhill versus a scrambling defense is where Sharpe has looked comfortable finishing early on. Where Sharpe has struggled finishing is when the help is there to contest the shot. Sharpe's an acrobat in midair, but too often he settles for tough midair finishes and avoids contact. As Sharpe matures as a scorer, he'll learn to go into the body of his man and turn some of those misses at the rim into free throw attempts. Even still, Sharpe is finishing nearly 70% of his attempts near the rim according to Basketball Reference. With Dame and Simons drawing so much attention from the defense, and Portland adding connecting pieces like Josh Hart and Jeremy Grant into the fold, Sharpe has made life easy on himself by finding his way as a cutter, capitalizing on opportunistic moments where he can slither into the paint and attack the rim when the defense is out of position. According to Synergy, Sharpe is scoring 1.8 points per possession on those cuts, placing him in the 94th percentile. Sharpe's ability to work so well off the ball, complementing Portland's stars, will allow him to continue developing on-ball reps at his own pace. Because while Sharpe is a complementary piece in Portland's offense right now, the long-term upside he has with the ball in his hands could be special. Sharpe has already flashed scoring upside out of the pick and roll by utilizing the mid-range pull-up to come off screens and punish bigs and drop coverage, but the long-term evolution that Shaedon will have to develop to maximize his on-ball potential is figuring out how to leverage his scoring in order to make plays for his teammates. Saying that Sharpe is a subpar playmaker right now would be an understatement, because it's not really even a part of his game. Sharpe has generated just 6 total assists on the year, and they mostly come from just making a stationary pass 1 pass away. but not every rookie has to look like LaMelo Ball during their rookie season. We've seen raw scorers like Devin Booker and Zach LaVine struggle with playmaking early in their career only to find that part of their game later on. Sharpe is an offensive ball of clay that the Blazers will try to mold into a star wing over time. They don't need him to be a finished product right now. The Trailblazers are exceeding expectations, winning games, and Sharpe is playing a role in that, contributing efficient offense off the bench and fitting in seamlessly to a veteran squad. He's learning how to win and learning the speed of the NBA game. The 2022 NBA draft class was loaded with talent that is balling out right now, and Shaedon Sharpe has as much potential as any of them.